Today, we've got a podcast, the Unsafe podcast, with Mohsen Namjoo.
Yes.
He's a friend of Sina Khani.
Yes.
He's also Persian. And Mohsen is an artist that makes fun of the regime, bearded men. He doesn't like bearded men. The army, and also the atrocities of the army and the banality of all-day life and the choices of entertainment, the entertainment choices of the regime as well, which he connects to, I think, the most vulgar parts of human cruelty. And in this sense, he reminds me a little bit of Paul McCartney, the visual artist, not the singer. So, watch the podcast Behind the Sina, Mohsen Namjoo, and a lot of Khomeini.
Enjoy. Okay, Mohsen. Fantastic that you can be here tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm totally surprised.
Well, you surprised us actually also.
Thank you.
Very much. And you also took with you a lot of family members and friends and support team, I feel.
Entourage.
So we are doing a Twitch podcast, and Sina came all the way from Germany to do this this week with us, and it's called Behind the Sina. And
Like behind the scenes, but behind the
Behind the Sina.
Very funny. Yes. Sorry, continue.
And he informed us at the beginning of the week when we were planning this that he was attending your concert, and that today he would be later. And today he said he might actually be coming. And that made us all very happy, and we are honored. So this conversation is also live streamed. There's a bunch of people watching us right now. Maybe some.
And it will be on YouTube.
And it will be
edited version.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people that watch our show for the goon porn. Like, we're famous for discussing goon porn videos and making films about that. So those people might not know you.
What is goon porn?
Well, it's a prolonged sexual activity.
Okay.
But they might not know you. So we saw, of course, some parts of the concert. We placed some of them on our Instagram, and it looked wonderful.
So in broad terms, you are a really famous Iranian singer.
Not really, but yeah.
Not really famous.
Okay.
But I saw some shocking images as well of war and dead people, and it was really terrifying.
قبرستان‌های ما را آباد کرد، دانشگاه‌های ما را خراب کرد. من اعلان خطر می‌کنم. حسیب، جلیل، کریم، رقیب، من اعلان خطر می‌کنم. لطیف، خبیر، حلیم، عظیم، غفور، شکور، علی، کبیر، حفیظ، مقیت، من اعلام خطر می‌کنم.
The story is 2009 when the huge green movement happened in Iran. That was also the beginning of my immigration. And I moved out, currently forever. When I was facing all those events, and I was thinking of how can I make a project to save all this stuff, musically and theatrically, also narrating the history, but artistically.
مرگ بر آمریکا، مرگ بر شوروی، درود بر رزمندگان اسلام، سلام بر شهیدان، مرگ بر منافقین صدام، مرگ بر اسرائیل.
I needed sound material, and I don't have any. I didn't have any. And
Sound material what? Sorry to interrupt.
Sound materials the sound that have happened to us, like all the sounds from our childhood.
Okay.
Sound of cartoon movies, sound of the mullah's lectures, sound of the TV, sound of the all of them.
Okay.
اگر چنین است که تو میگویی بگذار نومان ابن حسین نیز در اینجا بمانم. لا از رسول خدا شنیدم که میگفت هر کدام شما در بهشت خفه شو پیرمرد مفلوک. میگویند نومان ابن حسین نیز به اینجا رسیده است.
I got a flow sheet from a university in California. I was there, and a friend of mine, his name was Dr. Amin Saberi, who is like a very genius guy in management science something. And he had a PhD student. For his thesis, he was going to have a research machine, like open source website,
Okay.
like Wikipedia or something. And that the users can add to the content of the website.
گلندام فقط من تو رو میخوام میترسم که رقیبون سر رات بذارن دام.
Do you have a favorite sound of your childhood?
Many.
Many.
If you had to
Also in
choose
many different contexts. Actually, if you're asking about the cartoon movies we used tonight for the project, the Pinocchio, for example, Pinocchio, a version of Pinocchio which is Japanese version, belongs to the 70s. Or we had a cartoon movie called A Girl Named Nell. Nell was looking for her mom, was living in a city called Paradise, which is metaphorically paradise. And then the girl was from Ireland. And also the Irish theme was If you're asking about my childhood, I can name these two very fast.
So you use folk themes, like European folk themes in your music?
For this cartoon movie, that was
Okay.
that was a folk, Irish folk, yeah. We selected from these 6,000 files, 800, then 600, then 300, and then from those 300, I made a version dramatically, a version of just telling the story, but by sounds.
سیگار مارلبورو میذاری تو جیب بغلی تو یه ماشین نشینی میگی آقا آتیش داری نه با تاکسی میری نه با اتوبوس شهرداری مثل میشی واسه هر بگم میگه بیکاری پری پری الهی بره بپری پری.
Yeah. My friend who is here.
Who?
Where is it? Ali Eskandarzadeh, who is here. Yeah. Ali. Ali is my friend who is a editor, also technician and filmmaker.
This is Ali
yeah.
Eskandarzadeh.
He's from the same school as me and I think Sina.
Yeah. Ali is an old and close friend with Abbas.
Wonderful.
Ali was very into it. Was very this sound storytelling was Ali's favorite, and Ali was pushing me to make a fiction movie about that.
Okay.
They wrote the script like like a Persian version of The Wall, for example.
Okay.
The Wall by Pink Floyd. I decided to make this kind of project, to just having something for the concert, and I do live performance, singing and acting based on those videos.
You use AI?
No.
You can make a new
I'm talking about
revolution, new dead children. You can do everything with AI now, and they look real.
You're just randomly jumping. I'm talking about 2020. There was no AI.
I'm talking about this concert today.
No.
دویدم و دویدم پیش خلی رسیدم کنار مادر بزرگ عروسکا رو دیدم
قتل توله داوی حسن چه جوره
قصه نداره گاوه تموم کارا جوره
It definitely needed some video files. And I had a friend, Abbas Motlagh, who is a director in New York, and this guy has a very interesting story. If you're interested, I can share this
Please.
story.
Love to hear it.
1 year after the revolution in Iran, Islamic Revolution, 1980, the U.S. Embassy, as the very first time in the history, U.S. Embassy officially is attacked by some leftists and Khomeini supporters, students. They go inside. And this guy, Abbas, my friend, who was a young guy at the moment, he has a camera. But it's busy and crazy situation, and he gives this camera to his friend, and he says, you go inside. He goes inside, and he's filming anything is happening officially. And you know, this event is one of the most important events, the crash between for the relationship between U.S. and Iran. And after that, you know, still now, there is no relationship between them. They have no embassy for each other. Abbas, after that, forgets about this project and forgets about that guy who was inside. And then he comes to New York. He's living in New York. After some years, he is thinking of that guy who was inside the embassy. Comes back to Iran looking for the guy. The guy has been in front and he's dead.
Oh my God.
He's been killed in the front of Iran-Iraq. Yeah. He goes to the family. And the family says, we don't know. He had some video cassettes, videotapes. Wow. Abbas goes there, and the very original footages of the hostage, Abbas has it. He edits, sell it to the HBO.
Wow.
And he win an Emmy Award in a festival.
Pity that the guy died. He could have been famous.
He would have loved it.
And this guy was my chance, that he gave me original footage of the 80s in Iran.
Incredible.
And we made this project, and I think the story is done. Thank you so much.
I love it so much, Mohsen. So nice to have you.
ستاره آی ستاره پولک ابر پاره خاموشی و میتابی بیداری یا که خوابی به من بگو وقتی که خواب نمودی با بام رو تو ندیدی دیدمش از اینجا رفت بالا بالا رفت از اون طرف از اون را رفته به خونه راه.
What can I say? What do you want me to say? I don't like the Iranian regime, but I respect certain values. And I don't think that by showing dead people that you actually make a point. I mean, people are dying everywhere. If you look at, like, now we're going to have like this new Gaza with the hotels. So, of course, there were dead people, but there's no problem.
Okay, Tarik, can you maybe try to go back to the interview itself?
I think that he is not understanding contemporary advertising. If you want to advertise, you say, no, Iran is the future, Las Vegas. And, you know, it's like when between Iraq and Iran, we can have this like paradise, kind of like Middle Eastern, Alibaba with the things, you know, and you show them images of the Alibaba slides with the water slides. That's what people want. People don't want to hear, but look at Dubai. Look at Dubai, how Dubai does it. Dubai does now all dead people crying, mothers, Khomeini. Nobody does that in Dubai. It doesn't work. And they have been doing it. Look at the Palestine. They have been doing it forever. That baby, that... Does it work? Nothing. Trump, 1 week. 1 week.
Hotels.
Hotels. Everybody's talking about the hotels. Wow, can I make some money? Will I get some money? And then Trump goes, no, you get no money for your dead child. You know, and but please, I want to be part of this, you know, like big new Gaza hotel thing, right? That's how it works. So but I like the Namjoo style. I like the style, it's like the rat at his corner. I love that. But we have to revamp the man. But I think he's a genius.